Welcome to 3 Minute Friday by ArcticStartup. My name is Dimitri Sarle and this episode is special. Why? Because we got a sponsor. And what that means is we're doing something right and you guys like what we do. The sponsor that we got for this episode is Evli Bank. They're really good guys because they help you to figure out where to put your money in, what to invest into. And if you're a startup, you can get to know them early to figure out what to do with all the money that you have after you exit. So, now to the news. This week we had two winners of two different pitching competitions. First up was Media Honeypot, where the company from Belgium won the local event for basically coming up with an idea of how to monetize of broadcasting TV series and anything on TV. They'll help you basically have whatever you're looking at, you can buy right away. They're very cool and broadcasting companies love them. Next up is a company called Virta from Finland, and they won polar bear pitching competition. They do stuff with cars. It was way too complicated to understand, so check them out please. Next up, we're moving over to Denmark, where a company called Cleo did something really cool. This is a stack of receipts from my last two trips together, and frankly I hate receipts because I have to fill them out, I have to give it to somebody, and they basically have to put it into our accounting, and that's very difficult, and no company has been able to solve it until now. These guys actually have a very smart solution of doing it. Thank you very much. From now on, I don't need it. Now, another company from Denmark that raised funding this week called Balletto. What they do is they help events to monetize through ticket sales, which is kind of how events monetize. But they help them to sell more tickets, so check them out. Now, I'm gonna throw really big numbers at you. Are you ready? Because Atomico raised their next funding round, or a fund, of $765 million. That makes it the biggest fund in Europe targeting startups. They are led by the co-founder of Skype, so we kind of call them Nordic, and we always track what they do. And we're gonna see them again at Arctic 15 this year. Moving over to Norway, a company called Zanetta raised $5.3 million in order to make it easy to book freight from any place anywhere overseas. And that's a really complicated problem. I actually had a logistics company that was doing just that, and hell, that was difficult. You could never know how much would it cost to transfer one container to another part of the world. You have to have quotes from literally everyone. That's why my company was able to charge 40 to 30% gross profit margin on anything that we do without doing anything. That was a lot of fun. Now, thanks to these guys, I cannot do that anymore and I have to run startups. Good news from Finland, Supersoft said that they are increasing their profits this year once again. These guys keep on impressing absolutely everybody year after year after year and keep releasing games that are always number one on all the charts. Congratulations Ilka and everybody else at the Supercell team. Finally, we're really impressed with a Swedish Electrolux buying sous vide company called Avana for $250 million. That's a huge acquisition, just showing how big of a market food is and how important food is for the Swedes. We hope to see much more of that coming from the region. Thank you very much for this episode. Thank you Evli for supporting it. We hope to see you next time. Subscribe, let us know what you think about this episode, and ta-ta!